We all know that maintaining good health is important, but sometimes it's hard to remember, and it's hard to know why. After all, health isn't always the most exciting thing to think about, but there are some very good reasons to keep your health in mind. We're going to talk about the answer to the question, what are the basics of good health? That's what we're doing tonight. If you are new to the channel, I'm Dr. Dwayne Wood. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. And here on our channel, we help to educate, we help to empower, and we help to encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, go to the next level, and live the life you've always wanted. Welcome, welcome. We are excited. And you've caught us on day number 28. You see it up there, day number 28 of our live every day in August. That's what we've been doing. We have been talking about designing a new me. That is building a better version of ourselves. That's what we've been doing for the last 27 days, and today makes number 28. We're doing it every single day. If you're also new to the channel, if you're new to the community, go ahead and put new in the comments. We would love to welcome you and maybe some welcome music. If you have questions as we go throughout the discussion, go ahead and put those in the chat. And you want to put a Q in front of that question so that we know that it is a question, Q and a colon, and we will get to those. If you are catching us on the replay, go ahead and put replay, hashtag replay in the comments, in the chat, and then hashtag dwainwoodemd. You see that there on the screen right under my name, dwainwoodemd, with a hashtag in front of it. If you've not already done so, guys, I'm telling you, you got to go back and you've got to watch the videos that we've been doing so far for this month. I am growing as I'm talking to you guys, as we're going through these discussions. I'm having to go back and look at some of these things myself, right? Because remember, we're always changing. We're always trying to get a better version of ourselves. What do we do? How do we grow? How do we expand? How do we improve? And that's what we're talking about here on the channel tonight. And we've been talking about that for the entire month so far. We've just got a few days to go, a few more days to go, a few more sessions. And if you've not done so, go ahead and send this to somebody. Let them know that we're here. Let them know what we're doing, and let them know that this is going to be something that's so beneficial. If you are getting benefit, if you're getting benefit from the things that we're doing, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and like the videos, like this one, and give us a thumbs up, and then send it to somebody. Send it to whoever you think will need it. As a matter of fact, send it to everybody, right? Because I think all the things that we've done, just a wonderful discussion on how we can improve our lives and how we can get to the next level. Okay, that's what we're doing, and tonight is no different. If you're trying to make a change in your life, like we've been talking about, right? We've been talking about designing a better version of ourselves. You're going to need more than just willpower. You're going to need to be healthy. After all, if you're not feeling your best, it's going to be much harder to stick to your goals, or the goals that we talked about. That's why sustaining and changing your life requires you to be healthy. And making those changes starts with taking care of yourself. And we're going to talk tonight about what are the components of a healthy life. What are the components of good health? So the first question is, why is it important to maintain good health? Why is that important at all? Well, for several reasons. And let me pop let me pop something here on the screen. All right. So let me go there. So why is it important? Why is it important to maintain good health? Well, number one, it helps you live a longer and happier life. Right? So if you're healthy, you're living a longer and happier life. And if you're not healthy, then you're not. Okay? It makes it easier to do some of the things that you want to do, the things you want to enjoy. Right? So remember that's the happier part. Right, longer and happier. And so I tell people when I see them in the office, when I see patients, when I talk to clients, I tell them my goal, while you're coming to me for us to discuss a disease process, one of my goals is to help you live as long as possible and be as healthy as possible. So the disease is there. The disease process is there. We treat it. But our goal is ultimately, how do we get you to live as long as possible and be as healthy as possible? And how do we get you, while you are living long and being healthy, how do we get you to be happier? Because after all, if we are extending your life, right, and you're miserable, what's the point? What's the point? So taking care of your health helps you to live a long time and helps you to be happier. And you see that there on the screen, right? It makes you less prone to chronic illnesses. Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of folks live with at least one chronic disease. Diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, heart failure, kidney disease, strokes, right? And we can go on, metabolic syndrome, on and on and on and on. And so having a good, healthy life, maintaining good health, makes it less likely that you're going to progress to a chronic illness. The next thing, it gives you strength that you're going to need to make changes. So we are talking, I mean, can you imagine all the things that we have discussed over the last 27 days? All of those things that we are making changes to our life. We're setting goals. We're discovering who we are. We're talking about what our definition of success is. What is our why? And we're going back and we're implementing that. Last night we talked about how to know if you're ready for a career change. All of that is going to require strength and stamina. And maintaining good health helps with that. It allows you to handle stress more productively. One of the biggest things that we see is that people succumb to stress. They have heart attacks, strokes, their blood pressure goes up, they get depressed, right? So there's all of those things are improved if we are managing our health. If you have a healthy body, a healthy mind, healthy relationships, it allows you to handle stress more productively. And it allows you to take care of your family and the world around you. Right? So we are, as we're designing, as we're building new, what was one of the things that we talked about? Making connections. And when you're healthy, it allows you to take care of all those people. Your family, your friends, the folks around you, your world, your community. You can get on the grass and roll and run and romp. I can't tell you the number of people who say to me, I can't even play with my child. I can't get out there and run. I can't get out there and play. I can't get out. Whatever the thing is that the child wants to do, they can't do it because they're not healthy. So that's why it's important to maintain good health. Good health leads to good life. Good health leads to good life. So if all of this is true, right, if all of these things are things that we get, why do people not maintain good health? Let's jump over to this one. And there are lots of reasons, right? We can go through on and on and on why they don't, right? So first they think that health is a destination and not a journey. They think, okay, I'm going to get there tomorrow, next week, right, in a month, next year. But remember, health is a journey. You don't just arrive at good health. It's something that you've got, and you don't stay there forever. It's something you got to do over and over. It is a work that you've got to do every day. You've got to make decisions every day. Now, as you get better at it, the decisions become simpler for you. And dare say even easier for you. But you don't just arrive and you stop, right? Because remember, we've said anything that's stagnant is dying. So they think that health is a destination and not a journey. Number two, they believe that being healthy means being perfect. Yeah. So if I'm not perfect, like if I can't do it perfectly, then I'm not going to do it at all. Perfection is an unreachable goal, right? Remember, health is about progress. It's not perfection. Progress. We're better. I want to be better today than I was yesterday. And tomorrow, I want to be better than I was today. So it is a progressive thing, not perfection. And then they think that they can outrun their bad habits. I'm going to do what I want, and okay, I'm it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's not going to catch up to me. It's not going to be me. But eventually, bad habits will catch up. Okay. And once again, guys, as I'm telling you this, as I'm talking to you, right, I'm thinking myself, okay, where am I not doing what I need to do? So we're all in this together, right? That's the beauty of this, right? This is a process that we're going through, and we're all improving. So they think they can outrun their bad habits. They think that they don't have time for health. This is a big one. I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to cook. I don't have time to prep my food. I don't have time to go shopping. I don't have time to whatever it is. But remember, we are no longer allowing life to be in charge of us. We are in charge of our lives. Nothing's going to happen to us anymore. Right? That's the beauty of what we're doing. We're taking this on by ourselves, not by ourselves, for ourselves. We're doing it. We're taking life by the throat and saying, no. I'm not just letting things happen anymore. Right? So find time. We've got to find the motivation. We talked about that in some of the other videos, right? They believe that health is expensive next. Health is expensive. And I dare say that sometimes it can be. You may have to get a trainer. You may have to buy some different foods. Yeah. It may be financially more expensive. It may cost you some time and energy and effort and sweat. But you are worth it. Man, that's the beauty of this. Once again, you are worth every ounce, every minute, every second that you're putting into being healthy. You're worth it. So there is no expense that's beyond us for our health. So they think it's expensive. And next, some people want a quick fix. They want a quick fix. And they want that over long-term solutions. So give me that, right? Give me the pill. It's easy to take the pill. Now, let me hasten here to say, I have no problem with medication because that's what I do. I treat people. I treat disease processes. But the medication is an assistance to all the other things that we do. So while we're taking the medication, let's put some things in place also that we can now begin taking charge. Because what happens is, here's the kicker. The medication may work. But those problems, if you're not putting things in place, if you're not addressing the underlying issues, they come back. Oh, yeah. And now you may have side effects from the medication on top of the problem you were dealing with already. Right? You got to deal with the problem. What's the underlying issue? And we'll talk more in other videos about some of that conversation. What's the underlying issue? Next, they believe that they're too old to change. I can't tell you the number of people that come to the office and say, Dr. Wood, this is how I am. I've been doing this for 40 years, 30 years, 50 years. This is just how it is. And I say to them, it's never too late to start taking care of your health. That doesn't mean that tomorrow you've got to be perfect. Once again, this is a journey. That doesn't mean tomorrow you've got to like change everything, but you got to be improving. And you're never too old to start taking care of your health. And then they think that they're too young, right? This is the other extreme. They think they're too young to worry about health. Now, unfortunately, health problems can come early. So it's important to start taking care of your body now. Now, I can't tell you, I wish I knew some of the things that I know now. And I wish I had paid more attention to some of the things I knew. Right? Because sometimes habits are hard to break. Right? I'll be honest, right? They're hard to break. And so once those things have been ingrained, now you have to undo those. So if you're watching this and you're a young person, right? Don't just let it go, right? Begin developing healthy habits now. Because if you do that, you're going to be so much farther ahead. Start now. You're never too young. Now, there's no single road to good health, right? But there are some basic things that everybody should follow. And so we want to ask that question, right? What are the basics of good health? What are the basics of good health? Well, the first thing is we want to make sure that we are thinking about health all the time. So we want to develop daily healthy behaviors. Begin making healthy behaviors part of your daily life. Now, notice this is not talking about a specific thing, but begin thinking in a healthy way. Begin thinking of your body. What am I going to do to take care of my body? And as you do that, right, you'll start seeing places where, okay, I need to do something differently there, right? Learn more about healthy actions. When we're talking about expanding our mind, expanding our experiences, going to a next level. So begin learning about actions you or your loved ones can take to be healthy. We no longer allow things to just happen. Life is not happening to us anymore. Right? That's what we said. If you are a smoker, right? Talking about healthy habits. If you are a smoker, quit. Find somebody to help you quit. I can't tell you the number of things that improve if you stop smoking. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying you're going to do it tomorrow. But I'm saying it should be something that's on your list of things to do as you're talking about healthy behaviors, daily healthy behaviors. Avoid excess drinking, alcohol. Remember, everything in moderation. So if you know that, a couple times a week or the weekend or whatever, you're like knocked out, plastered because you've been drinking, yeah, that's taking a toll. It's taking a toll. The next part of basics of good health is a healthy diet. A healthy diet. Eat healthy foods. People say, what should I eat? Right? And we can have a whole discussion about proteins and carbs and fats and, people in terms of diabetes will ask me about, glycemic index and fiber. Eat a healthy meal. Okay, that's the first thing. You should have fresh fruits and vegetables. You should have grains. You should have protein, right? And those, I say protein, and that's, plug for the vegetarians, the vegans. If you eat meat, that's fine, right? Make sure that you're eating healthy protein. You may need the assistance of a nutritionist to sit down and say, okay, because one of the reasons people, and I didn't put that up on the other slide, but one of the reasons that people don't do health is because they don't know what to do, right? You read, and there's so many things that are going on. Talk to your healthcare provider, talk to your people on your healthcare team and say, hey, can I sit down with a nutritionist that will help me figure out what I can eat or what to eat, come up with a plan. But here's a general plan for everybody, and this fits everybody. You ready for it? Whatever you're eating, eat less. Boom, there it is. So unless you have a medical reason, right? Your doctor said, hey, I want you to put on weight. Or you're pregnant and, doctor's telling, once again, you want to put on weight. Or you're going through some procedure. You've got cancer. You've got whatever, right? And that is a reason for you to increase your meals, right? Most of us, if we eat less than we're eating now, we begin on a path to health. Notice, we didn't talk about how much protein you're eating, how much fat you're eating, how many carbs you're eating, whether you're eating vegetables or fruits or meat, right? None of that. Eat less. It helps with your weight, reduces your risk of chronic diseases, as we've talked about. It provides the energy that you need to live and be active in your lifestyle. Healthy diet. Stay hydrated, right? One thing we neglect hydration. Matter of fact, let me drink something real quick. Make sure that you are adequately hydrated. This summer was, oh my gosh, horrendous in terms of the heat. And I talked to some people and say, hey, how much water are you drinking? Oh, I drank 8 ounces, or I drank a bottle. I drank 2 bottles. For most people, 2 bottles, not enough. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. It helps to keep your body hydrated and functioning properly. Next, we're talking about the basics of good health. Regular exercise. Woo! Regular exercise. Get regular exercise. It helps you with your weight. It strengthens your bones, strengthens your muscles, lowers your blood pressure, lowers your cholesterol, reduces your risk of developing heart disease and other chronic conditions. Exercise. Beautiful. Now, there's all kinds of places you can go to exercise. You can go to the gym. You can get one of those, what is it called, Peloton. You can be at your house. You can get the videos. Whatever works for you is what you do. People say, well, what should I do? I say, I don't know. Whatever works. Whatever works for you. Because if it doesn't work, if you don't like it, if you hate it, you're not going to do it. So we are doing things that help promote. When we talked about doing routines and habits, right? So we want to put things in place so that we are helped in that direction. But regular exercise, one of the other components. Quality restorative sleep. Quality restorative sleep. Not just catching a nap here and there. Okay? Get plenty. Most people need upwards of 7 hours, at least 7 hours. per night in order to function at their best. Now, notice we're not saying that if you get 3 hours that you're not going to be able to show up at work. But how creative are you going to be? What's your thought process going to be like? What's your attitude going to be like? What's your stress? How are you going to be able to manage your stress? What's going to happen to your weight if you're not getting enough sleep? Right? Remember this. All these things are happening. Make sure you're getting regular health screening checkups. Regular health screening checkups. If you go on the CDC website, cdc.gov, or go actually most websites, most health websites that you can find that talks about health care and good health and health routines and so forth, they'll give you a list of things that should be checked. If you're a man, when should you get your PSA checked? When should you get your cholesterol, your blood pressure? All of those things. For women, when should you get a pap smear? When should you see your gynecologist? When should you begin getting mammograms? Right? So all those things. If we catch it early, let me say that again. If we catch it early, we can do something about it. But if it's late in the stage, that makes it more difficult for us to, when we're talking about maintaining long life, makes it difficult. If you have a family history of some chronic diseases, then you want to make sure that you are paying attention to those, and for sure you're getting screening for those diseases. You have heart disease, you got some cancers in your family, right? Make sure that you are looking at those things. And make sure you're seeing your physician, your healthcare providers on a regular basis to get those screenings done. The next component of good health is having an open, active mind. Have an open, active mind. Keep your mind active by learning new things and challenging yourself mentally. I've said before, take a class, get a hobby, get with some friends and go do something. Find something to do. Even if you're in an industry where you're secure, right? You don't have to worry about post-pandemic closings and changing and whatever. Still, expand. Learn something new. Keep the mind open and be open to new experiences. Travel. Start reading a book, right? Find an area that you aren't really that good in, that you want to explore, that you've had an interest in, right? Not just just grab. So find places that you're interested in, or things that you're interested in, and explore them. You may not have had the chance to do that before, but now you can. Make the time, right? Take the chance. And then don't forget relaxation and connection. Relaxation and connection. Because after all, this new us that we're designing, when we talk about going to the next level, avoiding complications, this is it right here. Right? We're doing all those things for us to be able to spend quality time with our family and to be able to relax and enjoy our lives. Make time for that. Because it helps with stress, right? It's like this cascade, guys. And I know it sounds like I'm saying, but the same thing, but they all interplay. They all come together. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. So think daily about your behaviors. Right? Have a mindset of health. Have a healthy diet. Have regular exercise. Have quality restorative sleep. Get regular health screening. Have an open, active mind. And make sure you're including relaxation and connection. As the old adage says, health is wealth. And there's a lot of truth to that. After all, maintaining good health is important for a number of reasons. It helps us feel our best and enjoy life to its fullest. Good health allows us to be more productive in our personal life, in our professional life. Also, staying healthy can help you save money, right? The healthcare costs go down when you're healthy. You don't have to spend as much money on physician visits, on medication, and all those things, right? So really, there's no downside to maintaining good health. So if you're not feeling your best, be sure to make some lifestyle changes and get on the path to better health today. Your mind, your body, and your wallet will thank you for it. We are on day number 28 of our live every day in August. I'm so excited that for the month so far. We've got just a few more days to go, and we're coming to the end of it. This is beautiful. We're designing new us. If you're getting benefit, go ahead and like this video, share it with your family, share it with your friends, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you know when we put new videos out. And we would love to connect with you. Stay tuned over the next few days. We're going to tell you about how you can keep this process going, all right? Because we're going to a next level. We are moving. We're not letting life happen to us anymore. You are worth it. You're worth it. You're worth the time. You're worth the effort. You're worth whatever you're putting into getting better. And we're excited that we have been a part of it so far. And we want to continue doing that. So come back tomorrow for day number 29, live every day in August. This is Dr. Dwayne Wood. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. Here on our channel, we help to educate, we help to empower, and we help to encourage you to take charge of your health and your life. Avoid complications, go to the next level, and live that life you've always wanted. Thank you for being here. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.